una vez?
Yo sí.
Ah. A ver, Joseph.
De fato, levo de prática.
Family takes care of each other, whether it's members of a nuclear family or the bonds that tie entire faith communities together. Supporting one another is what family does. Today on Maranatha Mission Stories, we'll look at two stories from Zambia, where family is a lifeline to communal health and growth, and in one case, a rescuer from certain death. We start with Pastor James Nuyundu, who shepherds 13 Seventh-day Adventist churches and even more small groups. They are all spread out over a large region near the border shared with Namibia.
It's a big district. Yes, very big. And the distances that I cut, which I cover, maybe they're about 100 kilometers, 150. From 0 to 15 kilometers, I would maybe try cycling. Then from 15 to 100, it is now tough now because it's hot and it's stones, hilly and so forth. Where maybe I have to use a motorbike at least to reach in time. Yeah, it is really tough for me because the rounding, if I don't do so, that means they will not see the pastor. And as a result, they will die spiritually because I'm the spiritual leader to see them. At least even if I don't reach in their homes, at least I meet them at their church. We worship together, I share some lessons now to reach them now where they are. Life is too hard here because most people here in the district, they depend on farming, and so when it is not raining, they face a lot of challenges.
With the difficult conditions, many people are in desperate need of the hope of Jesus. Local churches put a big premium on evangelism.
It is very important to most of the churches because it's one way of preparing people to meet Christ. Because most of these areas they are drunkards, and some there is much crime, stealing. But when evangelism is higher than all those activities, they will stop. We use the Bible and of course counseling, helping them socially. So the church has really helped members in different angles, those that are not of our church. So because we don't necessarily just teach them about the coming of Christ, but we also help them to live, counseling them in their different living, and of course attending to their needs. By attending to their needs, we open a door for their hearts to come to God.
The Mambova Adventist Church is an influential center of hope in this area that has lifted people out of such despair. Regina Muleli is one of the members who have been blessed by the Mambova Church. She farms her land during the week and on Sabbath makes the long walk to worship.
The church has made me what I am. I could have died a long time ago, as my friends. Because I could have gone with the world. But as old as I am now, as I entered this church, I have found a new life with meaning. It has given me a standard of life that is leading me eternally.
The Mambova congregation started in 2008 and sustained a membership of around 60 for a couple years. Then Maranatha got involved.
They came to our old church and saw the congregation there and the structure. The old building was muddy and it had some old iron sheets, but few. Then they proposed that we find a site somewhere near the road. That's when we came here and asked for this place. When the structure was built, people admired. You see, it's just by the road. So people could just come and see. You see, people would like to be in some good structures. It's a testimony to people also. There were some crusades done, some efforts, and even community service things, including this structure also. So as people saw the structure, we preached to them, we do Bible studies, they came.
At the same time, Maranatha also constructed a 7-classroom school on the property, another opportunity for evangelism.
Because of the way the teachers are teaching those children and the standard of our little school here, it has made some parents to maybe to come and see, to come even to worship with us here. Yes, because of what is happening to their children.
This new campus catapulted Mambova membership growth to a new level. Today, the church has more than 300 members. As their number increased, so did their evangelism efforts.
Every month we have to go out and witness, and we had the Mambova operation, that is one person, you have to study with one person for a long time until that person is ready for baptism.
Soon, the church began doing larger evangelism crusades in different communities. One of those was the village of Masulamini. Meetings here sparked a small group to start worshiping together in 2008. They were brand new, so the Mother Church provided ample support and direction as the church grew. That care has continued today.
So at certain times, the elders in charge of that church do visit us regularly to see how we are doing, how our members are faring in the work of God. So far so good, the church is doing fine. We do even have a baptism class consists of 12 members that are yet baptized, and the young ones.
But the group's success didn't change the space they gathered in each Sabbath. Since 2018, they've met in this dilapidated structure.
This structure is not necessarily conducive for us, for people to worship in here, because looking at the way it is, it can cause a lot of injuries. Because the area that we do have experience strong winds, whirlwinds, so these iron sheets, anytime the roof can blow off and can cause a lot of problems to people. So as a result of that, it has also somehow contributed negatively to some people not coming here, because at the same time they feel shy to be in this structure. So it becomes very difficult to those that think the way structure is, that is not necessarily the house of God. We have 40 to 50 members that are congregating here on every Sabbath. So the members of this church can grow up to 100 once they have a structure that can be attractive.
It's a simple thing, a strong frame and roof over their heads that won't fly away. Safety. A structure respected by neighbors. Having a permanent church to call home would change things for Masulamini. When we come back, we'll visit more congregations born out of the work of the Mambova Mother Church and the deficient conditions they're meeting in. In Zambia, a mother church is more than a group that plants a new church in a different location and walks away. Like a human mom, this experienced congregation is active in the development of their new baby, or branch, as they are called here. And like a parent, that means holding the new branch's hand as they begin to walk.
The role of the mother church is to make sure that these branches are visited too. They are monitored. Of course, we work together, but it has really played a big role. It has helped in terms of evangelism and church development, evangelism especially, opening these branches.
We are the mother church, and we are very happy to see our district growing. So with this church, I've seen a lot of members growing, coming to Christ. Maybe in our district now we are more than 1,000. Starting from 50, from that small church.
Another branch Mambova started is in the village of Sikwanzwi. Mishek Nkomo is a subsistence farmer and elder of the congregation here. This group formed in 2009 after a series of meetings put on by the Mambova Church changed numerous lives, including Mishek's.
It has made me be somewhere in my life because I always be connected with God. And my life, even my children, they know God, such things. They don't even go out, do some other things in the world because of the same, because they are also here.
Initially, Sikwanzwi only had 15 members. But with support from the Mambova Mother Church, that number grew into the 60s.
In most times, the Mambova, maybe you could see the singing groups, they normally come, the Dorcas brothers come, the AYs, they come, so they visit us regularly.
But despite the positive growth, this congregation kept running into a wall, or lack thereof.
It's normally every time when the strong winds come, then it is blown off again, you reconstruct again, the heavy winds come, and then they blow it off again, you build it again, but it's not as strong as it was supposed to be. Yeah, because some of the members these days, they've stopped coming because of how the structure looked like and fearing to maybe an accident may occur, then people will get injured and maybe you can die just because of that. Then other people started maybe drawing back.
Mishek says accidents have happened before. In one instance, a man sustained a laceration to the head.
It scratched him, then he could bring some medicine and then he tried to put medicine so that the wound may not be painful. Especially when getting into rain season, yes, because when the rains are coming with those heavy winds, then whilst people are inside here, you may see other people running away trying to save their life. Especially in the rain season, yeah, you could see just a few people, maybe 30, 20, and 25, just like that. This structure which is here, we went to our mother church. Yeah, we asked for support. We had a little money that we bought the cement and molded these blocks that you can see here. And our plan was to have a very nice church. But still, because of lack of finance, we are still failing up to this time.
Half a dozen times a year, this committed group must rebuild after a storm. It's taxing on the members who meet unprotected until reconstruction is finished. Mishek knows having a sturdy new church building would keep his members safe and also be more attractive to the community. Meanwhile, in the village of Mwiyi, a familiar site for another Mambova church branch, no walls, no roof, no protection from the sun and wind.
Weyo muombo tujana kuno mayake ngotu jesi kuno tushupigwa luo mvula kambo mayake ngotu yaka sometimes ziruo uzolu tununa imvula yatarika kuwa nishi takwe kunjira kawoto tulawegwa.
Though the Mother Church visits often and supports in many ways, Mwiyi's physical setting has not improved. Another branch of Mambova lies in Kachabula. From first impressions, this church looks usable, but a closer examination reveals much to be desired. Sections of the thatch roof are missing. It can simply fall apart or is sometimes eaten by cattle. Twice a year, they have to redo the mud walls. Inside, it's dark, hard for some members to read their Bibles. Termites have jeopardized the log pole frame. Worshipping here long-term is a struggle. Kachabula, Mwiyi, Sikwanzwi, Masulamini, all branches of the Mambova Mother Church, built by Maranatha back in 2010. All in need of new sanctuaries, all stuck in unideal and even dangerous worship conditions. Unfortunately, this story is not unique to Pastor James' district. It is happening across Zambia. Places where Maranatha built years ago allow congregations to flourish, leading to more evangelism and more hearts changed. But the new groups find themselves in dreadful conditions.
When the poles are broken down like this,
Maranatha is working in Zambia and around the world to bring dignified places of worship to congregations like these. But we need more funding to make the change so many members are praying for. Would you join this mission by making a gift to Maranatha's church-building efforts? With your help, we can bring congregations like these in Zambia out of despair and into hope. Get involved by visiting our website, calling the number on your screen, or sending your gift to our office. Every dollar helps to provide a dignified worship experience for those in need. When we come back, how a family member came to the rescue of her sister while collecting water from the river. The Zambezi River is the fourth longest in Africa. It flows through Zambia's western province and forms its southern border, where it also becomes one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Victoria Falls. About 1 million people come to see this site each year. But along a quiet, marshy stretch of the Zambezi, about an hour's drive west of the falls, the river serves as a daily water source for a family. Twice a day, Precious Mwampole and her sister, Pelekelo, would walk to the swampy water to collect what the family needed. Though it is well known that dangerous animals like hippopotami and crocodiles live in the Zambezi, the girls never had any issues. But one day, all of that changed.
We went to fetch the water, I and my sister. After we reached there, we fetched the water. The first load, we did it, but the second one, we failed. She was holding like a bucket. She wanted to cross the bucket. After that, even me, I was holding a bucket. So, by the way, I even wanted to start going on. That's how I learned. I just saw the leg for my sister. All the board was inside the water. So that's how I hold that leg. I just hold the leg for my sister. That's how I started holding that leg, and also the crocodile was holding the board for her. So I don't know how he left her. That's how I pushed my sister and throw her away. I thought like my sister was dead because she was not living like this, no.
Sababu yokamizi seno twafera sound kwali kamba kubu sotopya mwana na wakala kulira kwana mwana ni matezi senifumana mwana na mwana yomombozi umulobalize fafasi nene upuzukuli mwendi mwana oshwile eni kwese nifumana mulwana haye umombozi umulobalize falikamba.
I felt bad because I wanted to lose my sister through my eyes. So it was difficult for me. Even now, it pains me.
Pelekelo was hospitalized in the city of Livingstone for a month. As her condition worsened, she was transferred to the capital city of Lusaka, where she finally received the treatment she needed. She received numerous plates and screws in her arm and faced a long road to recovery. Today, she still doesn't have great use of her arm and deals with constant pain, a reality that leaves her disheartened.
I don't know, maybe it's... I can't even explain because... I couldn't expect that to happen to my life.
The accident took place 3 years ago, but the scars, both physical and emotional, have left their mark on the entire family. Without another water source nearby, every day the traumatized family must return to the river where this disturbing incident happened. Hundreds of people in this area are subject to the same daily danger. Having a water well would prevent such accidents. Hopefully, Maranatha will help with this prevention. At the nearby Katambora Adventist Church, walking distance from Precious's village, Maranatha is attempting to drill a well.
People there, they are very close to Zambezi River, and they struggle getting water because there is a borehole which is quite far, and it's like few kilometers, and making several trips, getting water is difficult. So most of them end up going to the river and getting water from there.
The crew drills through the afternoon into the evening, villagers patiently waiting as the drilling proceeded. As the team approaches 60 meters, the same depth of a well drilled a few kilometers away, the people grow expectant. But as the drilling goes past that depth to 65, 70, 75 meters, they start to become worried. Finally, at 80 meters, the crew hits water.
The community and the church members, they were really happy and they were thankful to Maranatha. The well at Katambore will be life-saving. In terms of now, the community members have access to clean water, which is absolutely free, and also they will not go back to the river to get water, where there are thousands of crocodiles inside.
So it will be better. We'll be not attacked with the crocodile. We'll be safe.
A simple water well has changed life in Katambora, but many more villages are in need throughout Zambia. Join us in bringing safety, health, and a bright future to people who desperately need it. Make a gift to Maranatha's water well drilling program by visiting our website, calling the number on your screen, or mailing a check to our office. Whether it's family members protecting each other from dangerous predators, or church families supporting one another as congregations grow, Zambia communities are tight-knit and ripe for Maranatha's work. With your help, we'll continue bringing solid places of worship and clean water to as many as we can until Jesus returns.